So a fellow Facebook buddy had sent me this, and the title is "The Worst and Best of People in One Video." And I look at some of the comments. I get the impression she would have swung that shovel. Yeah, I also do. Not all heroes wear capes. Some just have gardening tools and attitude. The sad thing is, if she had used that shovel, she would be the one up on court. Yeah, there's a good chance of that, but and it was also funny. The dog casually doing a wee up the fence was the highlight of the video. Then her with the shovel. Personally, well, let me play some of this under fair use first. I don't think I need to grab the speaker for this. She's fairly vocal. Personally, I think she's a keeper, but oh my god, and how, and yeah, fair play to the individual. Oh, and how. I mean, the cynical out there, and believe me, I can relate. But let's take this one on face value. I thought that was superb. From the vehicles in the background hitting the horns to, well, they don't necessarily want to engage, but at the same time, they want to let people know there's something going on. I get it. Fair play. And then, of course, this lady coming out with a bloody shovel. I did find it hilarious. The comment. Um, what was the other one? It was something about burying her husband. I reckon she was burying the previous husband. Yeah, that got a lot of likes, a lot of laughs, a lot of, because it's banter. But ultimately, it's what we should all be about, is the caring of each other. Because, let's face it, it's nothing to do with me and I walk on and all the rest of it until it happens to me. And I thought superb. First, for the individual, well, I mean, I'm guessing this bike costs a lot of money, but the principle is, well, how important that thing is to them. The counter to that one, is it worth your life? Well, we hear that too many times, and that's why we're here. Let me play this again. So that's probably a stolen car for a start, or, dodgy plates, whatever it is, yeah. And obviously they've worked out how many seconds, because obviously they do this a lot, I would argue. The fact, for a start, that cars start stopping, then of course this lovely lady with a shovel, yeah, that would also, because remember, thieves are that confident these days that the police will possibly charge anybody who intervenes for the good. Remember, that's why that is such a good statement. The sad thing is, if she had used the shovel, she would be the one up on court. And there is a lot of truth to that. And that, I would argue, is key to how bad where we are. How bad it is where we are, truly, that people have been programmed over many years to, because they see the outcomes in courts, who gets charged, all the rest of it, yeah? So, yeah, and it's another reason why people don't intervene or get involved, yeah? You see it time and time and time again. Anyway. Be still my heart. Yeah, she's one hell of a woman. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, yeah. The caveat is I'd still probably sleep with one eye open. I'm joking, but yeah. Yeah, she's putting up with no shite. Yeah, fair play to her. Fair play to the lady. I mean, that, seriously, is lovely. Of course it is. Absolutely. And then in comes, well, I'm assuming, well, I don't know, construction workers, council workers, whatever, but, they intervene. And I like that. I really do. Do you know what? We only have to go back a few decades for that to be the norm. My own on this. Anyway, your thoughts, and I'll speak to you soon.